Big Ed Brown from 90 Day Fiancé is still searching for love, and Liz Wood's surprising relationship status may be the reason why. 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Big Ed Brown has made a major admission regarding his romantic life in the wake of upsetting news about Liz Woods and her partner, Jason Zuniga. Big Ed is a man from Arkansas who is 59 years old. He was featured in Season 4 of Before the 90 Days, where he was paired with Rosemary Vega, a woman from the Philippines who was half his age. Big Ed attracted the interest of reality TV fans because of his click-fail syndrome, which gave him a unique appearance. However, even though people felt sorry for him, his behavior showed that he was a bad guy. Big Ed had catfished Rose by lying about his height to her. Big Ed also never mentioned to Rose that he did not wish to have children. He made her feel ashamed of her financial situation and her health problems. Rose showed Big Ed the door, following which he met Liz Woods in the U.S. Big Ed and Liz's relationship was unhealthy all the way through. Days before the ceremony, Big Ed called off their wedding without informing her. Liz fell in love again at a marathon. When she displayed Jason Zuniga to her followers on Instagram, she couldn't stop smiling. Big Ed was not in a relationship for 30 years. Big Ed's story on 90 Day Fiancé started with Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. Big Ed was married to a woman named Sandy Heckman in the past. Big Ed confessed that he had not been very successful in his past relationships on his first episode. He was unfaithful, which caused his marriage to fail after 2 years. Big Ed referred to it as a stupid mistake that he made, but he was grateful for the marriage because it resulted in his having a lovely daughter. In January 1992, Big Ed and Sandy's marriage came to an end after their divorce. Big Ed and his first ex-wife worked together to raise Tiffany Brown. Big Ed did not consider dating anyone after his divorce because of his daughter. His daughter meant everything to him. He told himself, "I will never find love after waiting so long to start dating. It's Teddy, my dog who has passed away, and me. This is going to be my life." On the other hand, Big Ed met Rosemary, who had become his buddy on social media. Big Ed was infatuated with the Filipino woman, even though there was a 31-year age difference between them. Big Ed seemed to be sincere and was in dire need of someone to love him in January 2024. Big Ed spoke to Mirror where she revealed he had almost given up on his pursuit for love when he launched his 90 Day Fiancé career. However, neither of Big Ed's partnerships on screen lasted. Big Ed's romance with Liz, which appeared to be the longest one he had ever been in, ended after they broke up 15 times. Big Ed, on the other hand, is convinced that his ideal partner is still out there. Big Ed said that he didn't find love till later in his life. He had almost completely lost hope of ever finding the one to settle down with. However, he has found a new wave of confidence since he appeared on the show. It gave him the confidence and optimism that he could meet someone wherever in the world. Big Ed has made the decision to continue believing that he will be able to find love in the world. He believes that his life is kind of over on the day when he stops believing that there is someone else out there for him. "I've never liked having my picture taken." Big Ed is thankful to 90 Day Fiancé for giving him a lot of hope and optimism. Because he had never had his photo taken before, he felt confident about appearing on camera. He had always been a little overweight, but he started to feel self-conscious about his body. The show made him feel more confident in being comfortable with himself and accepting who he was. Big Ed did not believe that he would be single for the rest of his life after he and Liz broke up. After Big Ed called off the wedding, Liz began seeing Jason barely a month later, and he noticed that she was moving on without any trouble. On his social media, Big Ed was spotted having a good time with several beautiful women. However, it did not appear that he was in any intimate connections with them at that time. However, in September 2024, TMZ reported that Big Ed had gotten engaged to a woman named Portia Riemann, who was 29 years old, just 24 hours after they met. Portia went to a meet and greet at Capriati's, a sandwich business in Plantation, Florida, where Big Ed was also present. The next day, Big Ed had dinner with the woman and proposed to her by giving her a ring made out of a paper clip. Big Ed and Portia's engagement news gave the impression that he had finally gotten over Liz and was prepared to return to the franchise with a new partner. Big Ed stated that he had called off the engagement 4 days later. He was aware that he had acted on impulse. Big Ed suggested in November 2024 that he would be departing the TLC franchise shortly because his contract was set to expire at the end of the year. Big Ed notified In Touch that he was available for hire in December 2024, and they interviewed him. Big Ed said that he enjoyed his time on television during the past 5 years. However, he was aware that the show had benefited him in every aspect of his life, except for his relationships. Big Ed wants to distance himself from a place where he could have a serious relationship. Big Ed did not see that sight on television after Liz confirmed her relationship on the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Season 8 Tell All, Big Ed prophesied that she and Jason would break up in 6 months. Big Ed prophesied that he would run across Jason at a bar, where he would be crying about Liz while drinking. It appears that Liz is crying because there are rumors that Jason cheated on her. Kiki Ankabitz on Instagram noticed that Liz and Jason were having problems when he was not there for Liz throughout treatment, and instead chose to spend his 2024 holidays with his ex-girlfriend. Jason was seen in San Diego with the woman who was the mother of his child, and a picture was taken of them. In June 2024, Liz relocated to Seattle to be with Jason. Liz made a remark on a post on a random Instagram page regarding her breakup with Jason and said that the rumors were not real. But only a few days later, Liz appeared to confirm that she and Jason had broken up by removing all of their images together from her Instagram account. Liz enjoyed going on dates with Jason, but he has not appeared in any of her Instagram postings after then. Big Ed and Liz were not in a relationship for 6 months after their first breakup. Even though it has been more than a year and a half since they last dated, Liz and Big Ed will still try to revive their relationship if they get the opportunity. When Liz and Big Ed met in person at the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After reunion, Liz still had feelings for him. Tell all, even though she was flaunting her relationship with Jason in his face. Big Ed is still looking for love, but does that also mean he still has feelings for Liz?